Well, some Iowans are raising concern about new proposed state science standards. The Iowa Department of Education's proposal would remove the phrase climate change and all mentions of evolution from state standards.
KCCI's chief political reporter Amanda Rooker shows us the feedback from the state's final public forum in Des Moines tonight.
People packed a meeting room here in the Grimes State Office building for the last in-person opportunity to weigh in on the state's proposed new science standards. Iowans that spoke at this forum say they were frustrated and concerned over the proposed changes that would remove the phrase climate change, the word evolution, and several other scientific concepts they say are critical to students' learning.
I'm alarmed by what's going on.
Tensions ran high at Thursday's forum.
It's so maddening. I cannot believe we are here. It is such trash. You're building up a misinformed populace on purpose.
As speaker after speaker expressed concern about the state's proposed science standards.
This makes me want to leave. If I can't teach my kids real science, you're gonna have even harder time getting anyone to teach science.
More than 40 Iowans, parents, teachers, taxpayers, scientists, and even young students, all frustrated that the state's proposed new science standards would not include the word evolution, the phrase climate change, or any mention of human impact on climate change.
Climate change is important. It affects everyone.
The state held 4 other public forums, but at the final meeting Thursday, some questioned the state's process.
A complete lack of trust in the way this process is going. And that is extremely concerning. And it does beg the question of who are you listening to? And what are their credentials?
A 37-person review committee put together these proposed standards. But one of those committee members said Thursday the version the committee submitted was different.
I do not know how or when or what or who made the changes later that we're all concerned about, and I think we're all rightfully concerned about those things.
KCCI asked the State Department of Education consultant who led Thursday's meeting and the department's general counsel why the changes were made, but both declined to answer and referred us to a spokesperson for the department. So far, the spokesperson has not responded to our email, asking why the changes were made and for the names and credentials of the people who made the changes.
I was not expecting the word evolution to disappear. I was not expecting the climate change to disappear. I have not heard a single word of support for those changes. And so if they are going to truly represent us, the people, then these changes need to be made back.
The Iowa Department of Education will now compile all the public feedback that they've gathered, and they say they will consider that as they work to finalize the state's new science standards. They say that process will happen in March of this year. From Des Moines, Amanda Rooker, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.